Hey guys, Yusuf here with Red Cloud Consulting's Business Solution and Intelligence team, and today's Power Apps trick is how to reduce the amount of controls used in your Power Apps form. My trick is to reduce the amount by using an HTML label. When I have a Power Apps form, like I have here, a simple input text field, you'll see there's by default 4 controls used. Now, Power Apps has a control limit of 500 controls. Obviously, you want to have a lot less than that because the more controls you have in your Power Apps, the more it compromises the performance. So having 500 controls is going to make your Power App take longer to load. So to improve that speed, again, you're going to want less controls. Now, if every field in your form has 4 controls in it, you have a super long form that's really going to add up. And so what I like to do is use the HTML label to remove 3 of them into 1. So I can see by default I have a star, that's for if it's required, it's a little asterisk. The error message if someone tries to submit and they don't fill out a required field. The input, and then the label. So by using the HTML label I can replace the label, error message, and star visible into one control. So to go ahead and do that, I just go ahead and hit insert, and I'll do an HTML text. And I'll put it up here so we can see it. Delete this out. And now the first thing I'm going to do is this asterisk. And I can click on it and see what the property is when it should show. If in case you don't know off the top of your head, you can just go ahead and go to that visible and copy. And now in my HTML text, I'll make it an if statement, paste that logic, put a comma, and then I'm going to put what I want for my text, my HTML text, if it is required. And a tool that I like to use is the website word2html.net. In case you're not familiar with writing HTML text and the tags, you can write whatever you want to put here, format it, and get the output here. By default, the P, I see we have a paragraph indent here. I don't need that, so I'm just going to copy from span to span. Paste it right here, and any HTML text needs to be in a double quote. And you'll see within the tags there are double quotes, which in Power Apps, anything inside should be the single quote. And then I can close that. So now, there you go, I have my asterisk. Now for the label, I can just go ahead and put and. If you don't know how the text is for the label, you can just click on the label, go to the text, and see it's just parent.displayName. So I can paste that right there. And there we go. That's 2 down, and I can see, I can see here we have the required asterisk and the label. And of course you can format it. If you want to add a space between it, you can do that. If you want to make it bold, you can do that in here to make sure you get the correct tags, the HTML tags for that. Now for the error message, what I'll want to do is go to error, go to the text, and I can see I can just take parent.error, but I do want it to be in red because by default, if I just put and parent.error, it's going to be in black, whatever this default font color is that my label's in. So what I can do is type in here just any text and format it red so that I can get the HTML tag formatting. And the first time we didn't include the paragraph tag because we want it to be the first line, but in this one we're going to make it the second line. So I can go ahead and copy this, do and, paste, and again it needs to be wrapped in quotes, and within the HTML formatting these would be single. And what I want to do is I want to change this to be that error message, my parent.error. So I can put a double quote here to end this and hit and. Same over here, I'm going to do and then double quote. I'm going to change this to parent.error. So now when I go ahead and hit submit, I'm going to get that title is required. And to format this, you can make it auto height, and you can have it so that the input always stays under based on the height of this so that it's formatted. You can also, instead of making it a separate paragraph, you can have it go to the right of your label here. So what I could have done is just taken out the paragraph tag here, and I would have gotten the message here, but of course I'd want to do a little formatting, something like space in parentheses and then closing parentheses over here, so I can get it to look like that. So there you go. Right there, we just took out 3 controls into one for a column. And if you can copy that, do it within all of your forms, and you're going to reduce so many controls and improve the performance of Power App. I hope this trick was helpful for you guys. And don't forget to follow us to stay on top of the latest tips and tricks from your Red Cloud Consulting team. Talk to you guys later. Bye.